0244585902. 0244585902. And I say 0244982428. 0244982428. Dasin or see the Wisdom Kingdom. I would say no pay menya papa Dasin. And I think Frank, right? Yeah, right. And papa Dasin. Elimia minia Frank ha. Me no ba betwetwe komotaw. Ebi ananya wo awutie me bia wo baby wo sister baby ene hia samwa yi. Enti me sra wa akoso etie me nyi kasa fidie ni famfi ya wate. Hi Radio Go 90.5 FM. We are live on Facebook and our face on YouTube. Enti mamenko na meni eye papa Dasin eni enkomo na fe yento good morning conversation no eso. Papa Dasin, good morning.
Good morning.
Na apombo ko de.
Ya mi adom sania yetumi asori efifie na ya babedu ha ne ye kase de ena ye nyankopon ko a na wa yin adom.
Ya do bwa de na se.
Amen.
Ya do bwa de na se. Ye ka best Wasi Remedial Center o Ghana hadia. The same practical school. Medical church niema bi amoye ye the same practical school ho. Enti mesro na wasan edia famu ebia na fe no bi na fidie na to a de ne de sa na moye wo the same practical school. Ye nya ne tiesem wo branches bebre Ghana he find bi ewo mo numbers. Ena mi yowofo memfi akwa anim pese me ba adult education ni bia eno so kwan no wo ho pese me tro sat bi 24 GRE GMAT ni bia eno no sen ene tie papa da sen yeti na do pay
yo medase na sanya waka no the same practical school the best Wasi Remedial Center na sesia no ye the free SHS enso aka ho free SHS into the whole Ghana private school free SHS the same practical school into se wo oba ho oba bi wo ho a wentumi anko SS ananso se okọ SS bi binti ebia sebeta fracture yare ye mba yinso ya no makofa bibia ba mpewanyinsin na ade enti wentumi antoa so emse nkofo bebre afre me last year ba no bebre afre ehwa monte yenka no me kire mu se the same practical okọ SS wentumi enwie BBC bombarding se we the same practical school obi wasima awo na metumi aba obetumi aba eya disua woni abrenko ade a any problem. When you bring quadia, any problem. When you bring quadia, any problem. Into the can say, Oko SS when we, and Nampo we JHS went to me and twaswa. Bombarding say, Obaba the same practical school. Na ya chewa dear. And ya day, oh, fear won't start. Ya be say, oh, I dear na ya dinner major school for so many years. Met me a idea. Into na wo passe. Yan chewa dear, yet shown a wusus within a short time. Now why you fine. Into the can say, well, want to me on try SS so. We JHS went me and twas so any problem. And now we SS no, o ya re and na BBC ye in 20 million in we bombarding say over bad that same practical school. No waba besua ade. The catch me na say what the beboa na we sua de no wa passing so hwe. Afin so ye send medical can ye free SHS. Oba bia maybe any kwato ye no anko ye kwanwa anampo time odi akola ni ko school no is kasemi 20 me amfa na anko fane brother same practical school ye free SHS wo ho ye free SHS nkola ne hye atare wa ye kefo so age ya atum nti ye tro exam no wo the same practical school oba school mo a ye tro exam no wo ho ankasa ye mfa akola ne nko ba bia. There can say Obana Otifie went to me and SS no bombarding say wouldn't be bad that same practical school no ababesuade. I think so vacation classes say awofo no bebre frɛ ese bebre no omakometu mpesre mo munya botare awofo mo de munya botare that same for ye wo ho nko ade mamu ye mo hyehye mo sene mo frɛ na memba na ebefio na de wo mo kɔ wo ma nche bia bro wo mo kɔ pɛ no mba bro nya so mo di wie wo mo se abefie. In fact ya no kwasem de ka cha mo ne se mo de wo mo munya botre wo munya mo mbape ende na bi mo hyase aba Monday nyankopon boa Monday anopa 8 o'clock nyankopon boa ye share vacation classes na se nti abofra no efinde kopem Monday ne de obenya rest on rest kakra afi no fi school aba on rest kakra na afi Monday nyameboa na wode naba na waba besua de ye kire na de enhom government schools ni na mo form mbra mama no mo ntena ho wo mo ne nam na okwa ha no se ha no ese da bi yensu kakra yebeboa ye de aboa awofo ene se yensu yebeboa wo mo bafia wo mbesua de wo mbafia yensu yebe kyerɛkyerɛ ade nkakra nti oba no oba fie se ne ebi mu edika afrɛ no munya abotre kwala ne ba no mo rest ye fin de kopem Sunday de no mo rest Monday no mo adwen no mu aye fresh na foma babaji de yensu ye wono de aka ho ese last mo fra na mo ba ye vacation class no mo fi government schools no de bia results ne ba mo di hu adase ebi mo ba ebeda yen ase se da same for maboa yen papa ade a mo kire vacation class ya mo kire ne eba yen exam ene atwe ya pass enho mo ko tech na Legon UCC mu na ade wo mo ye science ankasa no mo ye and they have come to what testify say ade na ye kire mo no na eba enti ade na wo ma wo ba anenam ade na wo ba ekone na bebi a mfaso bia embaso sisi askasem ne so de ayedin enti bombodin say wo do ba no beba that same practical school no ba besua de ye vacation classes nti Monday ameboa ye sha ase de dendin obetumi aba pokwase ben Garura Bank no pokwase ben Garura Bank odu assignment so aye wo assignment secondary school no opposite assignment secondary school ni opposite Middle East assignment Middle East into wo Jericho wo ebebia obia wo Lebanon na ade Bechley muina mombra that saying wo assignment secondary school ni opposite na wodu pram so ane wo seaside obaba seaside no waba besua ade pram enti hu am 25 na ade ni na ningo mu de keka hu na mombode some about the same practical school na wodu kaswa so de eno beko American Junction Eagle Pride school ho ho mo na ye wa ye bu adwuma en ofakọ opposite ofakọ police station no ye ho anso a ye adwuma papa enti mo fa mo mba na mbra na wodu ban yard so dia traffic light na sibo si abrosan kase wo ye signboard ne bo ho de denden pa bombodin se odo ban we bada same practical school obetumi afrɛ wo 0244 5859 02 0244 585902 and answer say 0244 982428 0244 982428 inti bombarding say odo ba ne baba the same practical school afi abofra no okwo SS no ne pepa bi ankoyi anase ne papers ni na ne subjects ni na wentumi ambombodin enida so ensanye eniema bi wo ha esisi wo ya akwemu a ena ye ekwan ese efa so na eniema pa eba enti se oba na wakakotwe nsɔhwe na se anye ya ene nkyerɛ se sebita frache abrabɔ no abewie ebia enu enam sa kwan so ena abofra no afi na desua na ebekwanim and in fact ya ye bebre nkola bebre obu a oba okita Fs throughout 8 Fs and then ipako no medicine ede na enwa wa say medicine obi ho asema kwa ye home economics pese me change me ye we pese me change oba ni na ye no betna ase na ya hwe wo mbodembo ya ko ya ye wo interview na ye hu ade a ekoso nti a enam so a wentumi anya ade wo nso hwe no na ya boa wo enti no wakwa SS wentumi an bombodin se oba the same practical school obeye remedial o pese o ye wasisu a fine ye beboa na woni nan waye ye kyerɛ wade ye kyerɛ wade na wes ade na ye kyerɛ no eno a na eba nsɔhwɛ dia ye kyerɛ no eno a na eba nsɔhwɛ enti wo kwatena ase na sɛ wo twro exam na da same dia te sɛ wo ye class exercise eti sɛ wo ye class exercise enti dia ka kyerɛ no sɛ men kɔne na bebia keke men kone na baby ya keke tutu anamon na bra the same practical school, the best Wasi Remedial Center in Ghana, the best Wasi Remedial Center in Ghana. I think so yeah SAT TOEFL IELTS any GRE GMAT enti opese wutu kwan na ukọ abrochi kosua ade a dia beye ne se obeba the same practical school na ya kire wade na wosuwetumi akọ na wakọ kosua ade dia ya kire no ukọ na kwatena se na wotwen so easy enti ama na o apply for scholarship so enam se we nya good scores ni enti no bo se scholarship ne dia amount ti bombodin se obeba the same practical school. There eka ho biomra ye pa adult education uni makenkan wo de osime nko school ni bi da menim A menim B ene ye problem there ye de ehia ne se wo no wa ye ready se mesua ade ye kire no besua eno anu no uni problem wo ye pastor wo ye evangelist wo ye prophet akenkan ayodin oni abrofi kosia na aye bibia ho ade na woti ho bombodin na tutu anamon na brother saying na ye nkire wade ye nkire wa kenkan yankopon aye wadom do aye pastor wa ye prophet de na hawo osu bombodin se osu betu anamon wo kwan bi su na osu de esua de na oni abrofo kosia na osu ka brofo how are you I'm fine na niam ekoye edema bo se abrofo so mani je ho because kasa na omo kasa na oti ase otumi na omo ka na se wontumi ni obi nka ne kasa wonse ayedin papa bi am yankasa minim no papa no enam ne kasa mentini no we are close. I mean, but I don't feel like calling him because maintain Kasano can maintain that here or catches another person we're interpreting to a mother cordiality no anyhow. Until the catch on say bombarding set over now swaba by adult education. Yeah, well, branches in your pokwasi Myra Kwana so Garura Bank in the opposite of a police station Kwana Swa. Obewa be huye wo ho assignment enso ye wo assignment opposite assignment secondary school Middle East until wo Jericho wo Lebanon wo Gulf City 25 na ade na mo ba assignment secondary school ni opposite mo ba besua ade udu pram so a your seaside bombarding se ba ho until wo ningo wo 25 mu ni ade na betumi aba assignment seaside pram seaside so no aba besua de na temanso ye wotama community 2 Italian flat tema community 2 Italian flat ye ho Kaswanso ye wo opposite filling station wo American Junction Eagle Prize School wa na ye wo Northern Konso ye wo opposite of our police station na udu banya den so dia na traffic light na se pair the same practical school ye ho a ye bon edwuma teacher fo apapa na umguo teacher fo muni made wo mo tiade na mo kire na se wo mo kire in a practical way wan kasa what ya see examples into kwatnas na wusua adesua ye den adesua na ye so easy that send for pe and etumi yesa the whole Ghana that send for pe and etumi yesa ndi de ka kire ni se bombarding say obaba that sin wa babesua de yeah that sin de yake na ni say the wisdom kingdom that sin de can say the wisdom kingdom obetumi a friend wo 0244 585902 0244 585902 and answer 0244 982428 0244 982428 the sin a pokron.
Papa da sin ena face no eye minia Frank yedamasi ene anopointi called the same practical school na eko na fi best Wasi Remedial Center kokotron so hwe na fi etimi de ben pass fe na nkonko ye ne se o mathematics akonta psychological psychology ajemeka Accra town or see Accra crew. Into the same practical school, penny for a number of chin common. The same or see the wisdom kingdom. 0244585902. 0244585902. And I say 0244982428. 0244982428. And abusia ya to good morning conversation no so. And radio see your parliament eba be bobo ho na ni mpanifo timi edi ho nkomo. Na no pe uti na no pe e newspaper review no say speaker say suspension or the mamra shebja form akwa 9 no. Wa lift sa suspension no. Enra minority leader Alexander Kwame Napenyo Markin so appointment committee of parliament clerk no. Opani Chow unse some time ago, me say last week mu yusu west be the clerk of parliament na or ka appointment committee no hono na west no be se na nyenyenyenyenyen Senra na say Alexander Kwame Napenyo Markin pa Chow en se mebre na ne ba be bobo ho e o kasafiri kese so me sra ba menyu kasafiri ni famfi ha yenko PC aba fo akache PC heba Mama nzima HM se wo yoba na boso me so na akwa fichira ubo ha ne de na mayi ubo so ne de ntwetwe sisa PC aba pe ne betimi aboa wo na wa mo aduro we do calendar pa cho me mo bi mfa wonya calendar ana usisi na wachi na taye oya we bema na nsenwu se mpaso good performance ne perform kra poor vision and infections bi na wakwa akwatete yare bi ha obi na PC Aba Center your world in herbal clinic e your last stop was 7th West African Traditional and Alternative Medical Award 2024 PC Aba na 24 born Aba said the most promising prostate disease treatment center of the year Carnation and sending no nyina say natural and herbal fidie akukudam ultramodern machines are audition pedua no mansando de drawback on the account when delivery services our Ghana ha na office so manoni enyina enkran ha as a PC heba oni Medina social welfare gate in the hwe Samson attack radison on Air Force Station Basic School no in the hwe for PC heba ohma true for so 0540740740 0540740740 and I say 0542995997 0542995997 PC heba or say one time quick Omo kan bi na yetimi konwa so edi good morning conversation edi bra won
radio station Rose the era with a different and my baby
Well, that takes us to exactly 37 minutes past 7 here in the studios of Radio Gold 90.5 FM. It's still a Gold Morning Conversation, and thank you for staying tuned. A big thank you to SM.
Mama meme, mama meme, mama me. Mano jilo, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Mano jilo, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Oh, mano jio, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Mano ji, mano ji, mano jio, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Amakagbo yiga mala koklo wayero hoga kablele goto ndeka kwe mano tutum yeah mano bubum yeah ajabana aleke gbagba one day anyo yoga aleke gbagba usasa mabare one day anyo yoga yata mano jilo
mano jiboko boko nana mai.
Mano jilo,
Mano jiboko boko nana mai.
oh, mano jio,
Mano jiboko boko nana mai.
mano ji, mano ji, mano jio, mano jiboko boko nana mai.
E no que yito a mere materatio a no se sendelo a wodora. E no que yito a mere materatio a no se sendelo a wodora. E do que America de cala wole kike ya me misite wodwalo. E do que America de cala wole kike ya me misite wodwalo. Mano jilo,
Mano jiboko boko nana mai.
mano jilo,
Mano jiboko boko nana mai.
mano jilo,
Mano jiboko boko nana mai.
mano jilo.
Mano jiboko boko nana mai. Yeah, mamba na zo wina so we never lose.
Mano jilo,
Some me have to go harder, some me have to go harder.
mano jilo,
Every day I'm winning, see me never
mano
lose.
jilo.
Some me have to go harder, some me have to go. Well, now I'm on a journey, forward I go never returning. No, the wilderness don't scare me. Straight to the top, I'm aiming now. Not gonna make no evil forces draw me out. Move like a straight line, no go roundabout. Stand confident, tall and stout. Man a military general, them a boy scout. Me tell them, Mano jilo, Mano jiboko boko nana mai. Yeah, Mano jilo, Mano jiboko boko nana mai.
E no que yito a mere materatio a no se sendelo a wodora.
Well, taking us exactly 40 minutes past 7. Here in the studios of Radio Gold 90.5 FM. You could bet from everything that the minority said, all the press conferences that they held, that it was going to be heated in Parliament yesterday. But instead, I'll tell you exactly what happened. What was said instead of the heated debate we all anticipated. But first, let me ask you, struggling with vision problems or headaches? Fair Eye Care and Vision Center offers comprehensive eye solutions, from new glasses to advanced diagnostics. Yes, whatever the problem is, it to be diagnosed. They'll find out and they'll prescribe the necessary solutions when it comes to the eyes. Our skilled optometrists and modern technology ensure top-notch care for all ages. In addition to our extensive eyewear offerings, we also specialize in advanced diagnostic tests such as eye pressure checking, fundus photography, and OCT and VFT scanning. As a DVLA accredited eye examination center, trust us for accurate and reliable assessments. If the problem is with the eye, they'll find it. You can locate Fair Eye Care at North Region on the same premises with Sunny FM, Airport Residential Area, the opposite the Mirage Residence near Association International School. And of course, today is Wednesday. They will open at 8 a.m. It's 7:42 now. So in 18 minutes time, Fair Eye Care will be open to the public. Go in there. Get that eye problem looked at. you know you have a problem. Get it looked at. Be sure of exactly what it is so that you can solve it. They'll close at 7:30 p.m. both branches. Call now to schedule your appointment. Call the North Ridge branch on 0245 93 83 89, and also the Airport Residential Area branch on 0543 28 7008. Third Eye Care, your vision is their priority. Well, like I said, I'll take it to Parliament now. Very interesting. So, what happened? Yesterday, they went into Parliament for the very first time. The minority had held a couple of press conferences addressed by their leader, including one where he was flanked by the MPP's chairman and general secretary. And then they actually wrote a memo to the speaker outlining the fact that they strongly disagree with his decision to suspend and to form an ad hoc committee, even though they admit that what happened at the appointments committee on 30th January was improper and should not be condoned. So they went to the floor yesterday. Let's start with the minority leader, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, the leader of the agitation.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for this treasure space to make this statement before you and my colleagues. Mr. Speaker, as captured in the vote and proceedings of Friday, the 31st of January, paragraph 5 and page 7, you had cause to deliver a formal communication. With communication, you outline your displeasure on matters at the appointment committee on the evening of Thursday, the 30th of January, and the morning of Friday, the 31st of January. Mr. Speaker, indeed, your response to the event as a leader and the head of this assembly was indeed timely to assure the public that indeed this House is ready to uphold democracy and to do what is right in the eyes of the public. That notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, I had ferried to your office a memo dated the 3rd of February 2025, where I raised some procedural concerns regarding the outcome of your communication. Mr. Speaker, to couch the matters that arose in proper perspective, on the said day, the Thursday, the 30th of January, as per the practice, we had agreed to proceed to vet some 4 nominees. Originally, we were supposed to do 3. This 4 later changed to 5. Around about 10 p.m. of the evening, we had indications from our colleagues in the majority that they intend to continue the vetting for more nominees rather than agreed. Mr. Speaker, on the corridors of the vetting room were many people, including nominees. Our understanding was that they had all been invited. Mr. Speaker, there was no room for us to discuss the way forward, which resulted in our decision as the minority to protest. Our intention was to have a peaceful protest to express our displeasure at the excesses of our colleagues in the majority. We acknowledge that in the process, the situation got out of hand, resulting in the outcome you commented upon. We hereby assure you that we shall, as the minority, cooperate with you in upholding the integrity and the dignity of this House. Mr. Speaker, we also want to assure you that we will undertake a deeper, and emphasis mine, a deeper consultation and commit to this with our colleagues. Suffice to state that from day one that Mr. President started ferrying his nominees to this House, we have given this government our utmost cooperation. Mr. Speaker, record will have it that this is the first time in the history of our democracy that the minority has given the government such a cooperation to the extent that nominees are getting their confirmation in record time. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, I am on record to have made an application to this House under Order 3. This has never happened by any minority leader in the history of our democracy. We believe in constructive criticism. We are not in any way in to disrupt government business, frustrate them, or undermine them. Both parties have been in government before and have been in opposition before. We know that it is not through disruption that would win us power come 2028. It is through active, constructive politicking. Mr. Speaker, we have become aware of the consequences of orders you have issued as a result of the formal communication you have given. But this is what we have to say, and I quote from Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. Mr. Speaker, you remember the story of Shylock when he demanded his pound of flesh. A plea came from Portia, who was the supposed counsel for the debtor. Mr. Speaker, this is what he had to say, and I rely on it to mount the next line of my submission. That the quality of mercy is not strained, drop it as a gentle rain from heaven upon the earth beneath. It is twice blessed. It blessed him that gives and him that takes. Mr. Speaker, we cannot take your power to discipline from you. But we believe that when this is tempered with assurance that the way forward will be better, you will be able to reinstate our colleagues who temporarily have been denied access to this chamber and the precincts of Parliament. Ours is not to undermine your authority. After all, it is the confidence we had in you that made us by consensus to vote you into office, and we accept your authority. Mr. Speaker, we do not think that we should litigate this matter even on procedure. We are more interested in the outcome, which is not a desired outcome. Today, I, on behalf of my caucus, would want to assure the public that such an action will not be seen in the public space again. Mr. Speaker, I take full responsibility as a leader on my side on all actions that took place. I will therefore conclude by inviting you, Mr. Speaker, to, in the circumstance and with assurances given, to consider a rescission of the decision you communicated to the House, as well as all consequential matters thereto. Mr. Speaker, without more, I shall thank you for hearing me and resume my seat.
Well, that's Alexander Afenyo-Markins, and from all accounts, if you listen to the chairman of the committee, you listen to the vice chairman. In fact, we spoke to the vice chairman yesterday. There's one thing that they all say, that everybody that was doing what they were doing were acting on his orders. So, and he says he will not litigate this. Afenyo has litigated the matter in the public domain since last Thursday. He's organized press conferences. He's done all kinds of things. When it came to the matter of the match between him and the man he's complaining about, he said he will not litigate it. Please, so what were you doing? You were preparing our mind that, hey, then when we got there, then nothing. They can't apologize to the man. What kind of waste of time is this? Me, I was waiting for the legal tussle between him. He should raise his point. Speaker will respond. Mama Yariga too will bring his. Go like that. Why? You can't say, I will not litigate this matter any further. After litigating it before us, what do you think we're expecting? We're not expecting you to apologize. See, Afenyo, Charlie, don't come and whet our appetite for nothing. Anyway, so if you haven't apologized, this is the majority leader. I'm sure he was prepared for a debate on the legality or otherwise of the actions that were taken, and also on the action itself. But he didn't get it. What he heard was an apology. So, what can Mahama Yariga do?
Mr. Speaker, the popular saying is that to err is human. To forgive is speakerly. Mr. Speaker, as you can see, I have replaced divine with speaker. That elevates you to an almost godly stature. My colleague, the minority leader, has spoken. He has recounted the happenings of Thursday and Friday. So, Speaker, it is a fact that the first time His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nominated, the first set of ministerial nominees were announced was on the 9th of January 2025. Today, Mr. Speaker, is the 4th of February 2025. We are not yet even 1 month